Bros, I'm cooking. Bros and sis, I'm cooking chicken adobo here. Look it. I have some chicken fat from my frying oil before. I know y'all gonna, you health nuts out there is not gonna like this, but this is actually my first video. So this is the fat from the fried, not the fried chicken. I fried like some chicken thighs the other day. And you know what I'm gonna do? I don't have much money and I'm on a budget, so I'm just gonna use the same fat for my pork belly adobo that I did not marinate. My wife did, but she marinated this. What is adobo? That is soy sauce that has bay leaf. To all the Filipinos out there, it's very familiar. Soy sauce, bay leaf. And my wife likes to use a lot of black pepper. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna heat up the oil. I'm gonna just kind of strain the little bits and pieces out there. This is real cooking, everyone. No BS. We're on a budget. All this crud here needs to go. I'm gonna heat this up to at least 175. Do I have a thermometer? No, I don't. So I'm just gonna eye it. When you're cooking at home, it's basically you're just cooking through your senses. Measurements are good at the restaurant, which I've worked for so many years, but I guess we're gonna have to cut this because I'm trying to heat the pan up. Next one. All right. What goes in adobo? Garlic. I'm just gonna get this up. Get the bulbs out. You know what? For me, I don't really want the garlic. I'm not a big fan of minced garlic, so that somebody that does not like garlic can pick it up. If that makes any sense. So I'll just take this out, peel the rest of the garlic. Okay. Make sure you don't have the skin. Just gonna throw this out, wash my hands. All right, now we're just peeling the garlic. How many cloves? 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 cloves. All the Filipinos out there. To each his own. But I like these cloves kind of chopped up a little bit. Get the skin out. Oops. Okay, hold on. I'm recording. All right. So we have that oil. I was just mentioning about the fried chicken oil. Do we want this oil? I don't think it might be delicious, but there's a balance of health and cholesterol. You know what I mean? I mean, not that I'm worried about it, but somewhat worried about it. We don't want nobody clogging up. So, less explanation, right? So now, I have my garlic here. Like I mentioned, I don't like minced, so that my fellow peoples can choose to take it out or not. Just want to cut it into little dices.
No, I put it on DMD.
But why? I'm calling your brother.
Because I was recording.
Okay, next one, the pork. Pork in, sear it in. I think we have enough oil to cover this. Don't be scared, everyone. fry the meat. Everything. You want that oil to fry it. My mom used to do this. She would do a white adobo, which is like just garlic and all this. But in this case, it's a little bit of both of my wife's recipe with my mom's recipe with my dad's recipe. Well, to each his own. This is how I do like my adobo. By the way, this is pork belly. Get it in every Asian market, Italian market, American market, whatever market. Okay? Cut. Cooking in its own fat. Look at that. Put the pork to simmer, cooking in its own juices until golden brown. Then we're going to add the marinade into this, and then we'll braise it. Lastly, why do we want to put the garlic last? Because it will burn. We all know that. So I'm not putting this in the pan. The garlic's just sitting there doing its thing. The pork belly is out there doing its thing, rendering out. Is it healthy? Maybe not, but this is a home cooked meal. Okay, now at this point, we will take out the meat when it's brown, not burnt. You see all those juices flowing, so we're basically kind of just cooking it at its own fat. Delicious. I think the rice will absorb all this. Justify the means. So all the health nuts, this is not for you. Shout out to all the cat lovers, by the way. I love it while we're cooking adobo popped. It's part of it. All you have to do is just wipe it off.
No, I want my adobo with sauce.
Yes. Okay. We have the garlic, minced, that not the minced garlic, the sliced garlic. We're gonna spread it like love around here. Mix it all up. Hopefully it doesn't splash in my eye again. Nobody has an eye washing station around here. To all the restaurateurs, this is the house home cooking. So I'm just gonna spread all of that garlic in that fat. So at this point, I'm not gonna go too extreme on this. I will just bring a little bit more fat left so I can make that sauce. So this fat can kind of be used up again for one more session because it has been used for a couple of times. So I'm just gonna take out a little fat in there because we have enough fat in there. We're just de-skinning it. I just want to brown the garlic just a little bit more. And then I just a little bit crud on the bottom. I'll just add a little more vinegar to deglaze. I'm gonna bring this vinegar out. Let's just do a spice, a little bit of the spice. Just a little bit. Just a little to get the crud out. Okay. Add a little bit more. Take out a little bit more fat. Bye-bye, fat. See, you see that garlic just kind of simmering through the oil. Taking out a little bit more fat before I add the sauce. So this was the marinade. So this is 2 parts vinegar to 1 part soy sauce to 2 bay leaves. Okay. Voila. Okay, now I think the garlic is not. It needs a little bit more. Some is just swimming in there. You see this garlic is still kind of not even color. So what's gonna happen is, at this point, I will take a little bit more fat out because the pork belly will render a little bit more fat out for the good fat, not the trans fat. Is there such thing as healthy fat? Yes. What's healthy fat? Avocado oil, stuff like neutral oil. Okay. This fat, I don't know about that. All right. So at this point, we're gonna add our marinade into the. My wife wants a little bit more saucy texture. At this point, we're just gonna simmer it and braise the heaven out of it. Cover. See you in 2 hours. Action. So, did I say 2 hours later? I lied. It's about 30 to 45 minutes simmer. Look, the pork is nice and tender. The fat is what we need, and not too much fat. I took out this much fat. It's about a cup and a half. So, the final trick. Why do I do this? I know you guys feel that this is a slurry. This is, by the way, is this cornstarch? Nope.
What is it?
I have a little trick.
What is it?
All-purpose flour.
Dang.
And a little bit of that liquid. And I'm gonna use this to thicken it up, number 1. And then number 2, to have a little bit more body, number 3. And not be too acidic and you know, just coat. So I just wanted to have a silky, smooth sauce. To all of the Filipino purists out there, this may not be your grandma's recipe, but this is a little trick that I learned. It's a little Chinese technique where I call it a slurry instead of, I don't call it, it's me, it's not necessarily a slurry due to the fact that it is flour, AP flour. It'll balance out everything. You see that? You see how it's binding together? I don't want too much. I'm just doing it by eye. And then, oh, look at that sauce. Look at that. Now let's give it a try. Let's give this a try. Oh, that's where we're at. Sweet, sour, salty, bitter, traditional pork belly adobo. You can use anything you want, as you like. You know,
So-
chicken, beef. I used pork belly, and I hope you guys can make it to this kitchen and cook this whenever your family for dinner.
Just top it off with rice and then
Top it off with rice,
that's
and we're
it.
good.
Thank you for watching. This is Corazon Films.